Hi YouTube, my name is Heather and I'm quite fascinated by multi-level marketing or MLM content here on YouTube. I have a quick video here about Beachbody that I want to show you guys, but first I just want to talk about what the Federal Trade Commission says about multi-level marketing. So MLM companies say they sell products through person-to-person sales, and the individuals who sell those products are often referred to as independent distributors or contractors, and in Beachbody's case, coaches. These MLM companies say you can make money through sales and recruiting new distributors, and then you earn commissions based on what those distributors you recruited buy and sell. And popular examples of these can include Avon, Tupperware, or Mary Kay. This video that I'm going to be talking about today is about how to advance and rank in Beachbody. Beachbody is a health and fitness MLM. They sell fitness products that could include cardio, weights, running, bar, dance, and boxing. And they also have a variety of health products. One is Shakeology, and the other supplements include pre and post workout, a tea to control your cravings called the Bevy, collagen protein bars, and also nutrition programs. So this video today is just going to be talking about the Beachbody ranks. And what I want us to focus on is the fact that according to the Federal Trade Commission, a multi-level marketing company it can be classified as a pyramid scheme if you make more money through recruiting than you do through selling the product. And this is just a quick video from Beachbody itself talking about how a distributor can rise up the ranks and the amount of money that they make at each rank. And we're just going to listen, and I'm going to give context and a bit of background to what these different ranks mean and what it means for the distributors trying to keep that rank. I'm just going to click play. It's going to be a quick video, and we're just going to go through it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy.
And I know the burning desire in your head is to learn about rank advancement. Well, as a Team Beachbody coach, one measurement of your success is your rank. Your rank defines what part of the compensation plan you can participate in. Now,
so this is the first part I want to talk about here. So he says your rank defines what part of the compensation plan you can participate in. So of course, as you advance in rank, you make more and more money. While we're watching this, remember what I just said about the Federal Trade Commission. MLM, and the difference between an MLM and a pyramid scheme is in a legitimate MLM, you should be able to make good money from just selling the products. And in an MLM in a product-based pyramid scheme that's disguised as an MLM, you have to keep recruiting and recruiting to make money, and the majority of the money you make is going to be from recruits, and a small portion will be from sales.
Every week when we calculate your check, the first thing that we do is determine your rank for that bonus week. So how does it work? Well, I have my trusty light right here to help me explain it. First, let me set the mood. Oh, perfect. So your rank is based on a combination of your qualified volume, or as we call it, your personal volume, and the structure of your downline organization. Now, our first rank.
So your PV, or qualifying volume, that just means the amount that you buy or sell. And each product has a certain number of points attached to it. And it's generally $1 for one PV or QV point. Each MLM does have slightly different wording for this, but that's what he means. And also downline organization just means all the people you recruit.
Is coach. And to be an active coach, you have to have at least 50 personal volume points accumulated over the last 5 bonus periods. Now, where do you get personal volume from? Well, it comes from every one of your customer orders or your own personal orders. For example, if you buy or sell a Shakeology, you would earn 90 personal volume points, which would make you active.
Now, this is an old video, and I did fact check everything to make sure that the PV requirements and the ranking requirements are the same. I couldn't find whether Shakeology is still 90 personal volume points. So if anyone happens to watch this video and you know the exact number of PV points for Shakeology, I would love to know. Something to keep in mind here that's really important for these ranks is that if you're not able to sell the correct amount of personal volume points for your rank, often MLM distributors will be required to purchase it themselves, which is a whole other expense to be a distributor in these companies.
Now the next rank, and this is an important one, is Emerald. Now to be an Emerald coach, you have to be active with your minimum of 50 personal volume points, and you have to have enrolled at least one active personally sponsored coach on your left leg and one active personally sponsored coach on your right leg. Congratulations, you are an Emerald coach. And what's important about becoming an Emerald coach is that now you've activated your business center and you can start accumulating team volume from your downline coaches and start earning team cycle bonus. Now, as an Emerald coach, you can earn up to $250 a week in team cycle bonus. Now, to learn more about how the team cycle bonus works, check out the How to.
So this part's a little bit confusing and it could be a whole other video on its own. The all team cycle bonus means, I say all, but it's quite convoluted and strange. So when you start to build your downline organization in Beachbody, you're going to have a strong leg and a weak leg, right? So it just means the left and the right side of your own mini pyramid. And so you cycle every time your strong leg gets 200 personal volume points. So that means everyone in your strong leg, they either buy or purchase 200 personal volume points worth of products, and then your weak leg buys or purchases 100 PV points worth in product. So every time that happens, as an Emerald, you get at maximum $250 a week. And depending on your rank, you can earn more in your team cycle bonus. I hope that makes sense. It's a little bit confusing.
Earn team cycle bonus video. So great, that's Emerald. Now let's talk about Ruby. Now, as a Ruby, instead of 50 personal volume points, you'll need 75. But remember, with Shakeology at 90 points, you've already got that covered. And remember these two active personally sponsored coaches on your left and on your right? Well, now they'll need to become Emerald coaches. Plus, you'll have to have at least one more active personally sponsored coaches on each leg. Beautiful.
So I hope that makes sense. So when you're a Ruby, you just have to have 2 active emeralds on each side. And I want you to remember, to be an active emerald, you have to have 50 personal volume points, and then 2 active coaches that also have 50 personal volume points. And you'll see how each rank just expands on the other rank and how it can get more and more complicated.
Now you're a Ruby, and you can earn up to $1,000 a week. Okay, now the fun starts. The next step is Diamond. Your personal volume requirement grows to 100 personal volume points, and you will have to add an additional 2 active personally sponsored coaches on each leg. So now you'll have at least 1 Emerald coach on each leg, plus 3 active personally sponsored coaches on each leg.
So please note all of the different requirements for a diamond. So I'll just go back to the picture here so we can see. So you see there's 2 green little dots, and those are your 2 emeralds. So for that, your 2 emeralds, they need to have 2 personally sponsored active coaches that have at least 50 PV. So if one of your emeralds happens to be inactive 1 month or quits, and that happens a lot in these MLMs, then you're not a diamond anymore and you drop down. And then you have 3 other personally sponsored coaches of any rank. So it could be coach to Ruby at this point on either leg. If one of those quits, you are not a diamond anymore. So you can also make up to $2,000 a week in your team cycle bonus. But keep in mind that very few diamonds will actually earn that amount, because it's really hard to keep on track and on top of all of your personally sponsored coaches. And it's unlikely that someone at this rank is going to actually make $2,000 per week in bonuses.
Sponsored coaches on each level. So now, as a diamond coach, you can earn up to $2,000 a week in team cycle bonus. Now let's start to build our star diamond ranks. Now, developing diamonds below you is important for two reasons. One, diamond organizations are bringing more coaches into your downline, and that creates more team volume. And two, as you increase your star diamond ranks, your eligibility to earn team cycle bonus grows $1,000 per star diamond rank, all the way up to a maximum of up to $12,000 per week when you become a 10-star diamond coach. And here's another benefit for becoming a...
So as you can see here, the more and more people you add to your downline, the more bonuses you're eligible for. So people in Beachbody like to say, well, we don't get paid for recruiting someone. We get paid for helping people build their businesses. But the more people you bring in, the more times your strong leg is going to get to 200 personal volume points, and your weak leg is going to get to 100 personal volume points, and you're going to keep doing the team cycle bonus. So I didn't mention this before, but as an emerald, your team cycle bonus is $14 per cycle. Then it's $16 at ruby, and then diamond and above, it's $18. So once you start having these massive downlines, it's going to be so easy for you to cycle, and you're just going to keep cycling. And the $14, $18 that you're going to get per cycle is going to make up the majority of your paycheck. Think back to the Federal Trade Commission description of how an MLM can become a pyramid scheme is if you make your money from your recruits. And so it's either through just a bonus, getting a bonus for bringing people into the business, or just being paid off of everything everyone below you does. So please just keep that in mind.
A star diamond coach at 2-star diamond, 5-star diamond, 10-star diamond, and 15-star diamond, you can qualify for the quarterly star diamond bonus.
And see, that's another bonus that you get for having massive downlines. And so I'm not sure exactly how it works. Again, if anyone watches this, let me know in the comments below if you happen to know. But it's like the total volume from the entire organization, and a certain amount gets distributed through all those high ranks. And for 15-star diamond, I've seen top Beachbody coaches say that they had a bonus of $65,000 in one quarter. So that just shows you make all your money from your recruits, and you can only advance in rank through recruiting. It has such a small part to do with what you're actually selling. It's based on what the people below you sell.
Now, the how to earn video will tell you exactly how these bonuses work. But for now, let me go through some of the star diamond ranks. First, here's a tip. Go to the coach's policies and procedures document and pull up the chart which lays out all the requirements for 1-star through 15-star diamond. Okay, let's start with 1-star. Now, first of all, you have to be a diamond coach. Your personal volume requirement is now 200 personal volume points, and you have to have sponsored at least 1 diamond, and you have to have a minimum of 10 personally sponsored active coaches in your org.
So please note that for these star diamond ranks, it's about 1.4% of the entire company of 400,000 coaches, and your PV requirement is higher now. So to keep your rank, you have to have 200 personal volume points. So that's either you buy for yourself or you sell products that are worth 200 PV points. And then you look at all the other requirements there. So you have to have a diamond. And we figured out before that a diamond is you have 2 your diamond has 2 active emeralds that have 2 active coaches beneath them, and then you have 6 other coaches of any rank. So if you're diamond, say your diamond quits, or your diamond, one of your diamond's coaches falls out, they're no longer diamond, you're no longer star diamond, and then your team cycle bonus is going to be lower. I hope that makes sense. Even at this lower star diamond rank, there's so much that you have to keep track of. And if one person is inactive, if your diamond happens to lose their rank, you're no longer 1-star diamond. That just shows like how fragile it all is and how you have to keep track of such massive, like you all have your own little pyramid with yourself at the top and all these people underneath you that are all working to make you more money.
Organization. Now this includes the 1 diamond and any emerald or ruby coaches you may have. Now for a 2-star diamond, basically it's the same thing. You must be a diamond. You need to have your 200 personal volume points, and this time you have to have at least 1 personally sponsored diamond on each leg, and have a minimum of 12 personally sponsored active coaches. There you go, a 2-star diamond coach. Now, you can refer to the document and the policies and procedures, see exactly what the 3- and 4-star diamonds look like. But for now, we're going to skip those and go right to 5-star diamond. Now, as 5-star diamond, you need to be a diamond, you need to have your 200 personal volume points, and you need to have a minimum of 2 personally sponsored diamond coaches on each leg, with a total of 5 personally sponsored diamonds.
So it's interesting here. They're talking about each leg because the placement of your diamonds really matter. So if you happen to grow 4 diamonds on your left leg, just because that's how it worked, and you have 1 diamond on the other leg, you're not going to be 5-star diamond because it has to be placed like this, which makes it even more challenging because how do you know where to place them? How do you know which people are going to become diamond and which people aren't? And it just shows the higher up you get in the star rankings, the bigger your organization is. And so the higher you get, the bigger your organization is, the more money you make off of the team cycle bonus. And once you get to 5-star diamond, you're eligible for those quarterly bonuses, which can be massive. So I hope this shows in Beachbody, you make more money if you have a big team. You rank advance if you have a big team. It's not really about selling the products.
Across both legs. That means you'll have to have 3 on one side and 2 on the other. And you have to have a minimum of 20 personally sponsored active coaches, including those diamonds. So there you have it, a 5-star diamond coach. Okay, we're going to skip 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to jump right to 10-star. Now, at 10-star, you need to be a diamond. You need to have your 200 personal volume points. And now you need to have at least 5 personally sponsored diamond coaches on each leg. It's a total of 10 personally sponsored diamonds. And you have to have a minimum of 25 personally sponsored diamond coaches, including those diamonds. I told you, it's beautiful. 10.
Again, so if 1 coach falls off, you lose your ranking, you make less money. Not about what you sell, because your personal volume can be you just buying the products. And so what do you think happens if someone's trying to keep their 10-star diamond rank and anyone in their downline is about to be inactive because they haven't sold the right amount of personal volume yet? They're going to be pressured to buy products themselves. And something else I did not think about for Beachbody, you have to hold your rank for 6 weeks before you're officially that new rank. So say you're entering 10-star diamond qualification, so you have your 5 diamonds on one leg, your 5 on the other, the correct amount of personally sponsored coaches on each leg. You have to hold that for 6 weeks, so no one can drop rank within your whole ass downline. And so there's so much pressure put on these coaches to meet all their personal volume requirements and keep their ranks and do whatever they have to do to make sure that their downline keeps their rank. It just makes me exhausted even thinking about it.
10-star diamond coach. All right, we're going to skip 11 through 14. Let's take a look at 15-star superstar diamond coach. Now, for a superstar coach, you need to have your 200 personal volume points And you need to have at least 5 diamonds on each leg and a total of 15 personally sponsored diamonds. And you need to have a total of 30 personally sponsored active coaches, including those diamonds. Wow, isn't that beautiful?
So my fiance actually helped me figure out how many coaches at absolute minimum would be on a 15-star diamond team. And this is just based if all of your diamonds are just 1-star or just diamond. They don't have their own diamonds on their team. And so at absolute minimum, you would have 225 people on a 15-star diamond team that you have to keep track of. You have to make sure they're not dropping their rank. They're meeting their personal volume requirement for you to keep your 15-star diamond rank. And something I didn't include in my notes that I should have included, once you get to Ruby, you now get a certain percentage and a matching bonus. So every time a personally sponsored coach in your downline does their cycle, so has 200 PV on their strong leg and 100 PV on their other leg, the person who recruited them gets 5 to 10% of that bonus. And so you're making money off of everything your downline does, pretty much. And so if you have a massive downline and you're on the top of this huge organization, you don't really have to work because you have all these people who are making sure that you cycle and that your personally sponsored coaches, their downlines also cycle, and you're going to make huge paychecks off of everything your downline does. I feel like I've said that like 18 times today. I just wanted to show like the motivation that Beachbody coaches have for recruiting. And a lot of the times they'll say something like, oh, I want to help you live a healthy lifestyle. I want to help you lose weight, be healthy, be happy, make money. But the motivation is money for them because the more people you have, the more money you make. It's not really about selling the products. It's about making sure your coaches, your personally sponsored coaches, keep their ranks and meet their personal volume requirements. And this just makes me so exhausted to think about because you need to have a constant rotation of people because people are going to fall off, people are going to drop rank, people are going to quit, and you have to make sure that you quickly replace them so you can keep your rank. I wanted to do this video because I'm really interested in Beachbody and I want to do lots of other videos about them. And I want to just have context here to explain what diamond is, what 15-star diamond is before going into all these videos. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little rough. I've never done YouTube before. I don't really expect anyone to watch this video, but if anyone does and say you enjoyed it or you learned something, put a comment down below or like it and let me know what you think. Thank you.